All right, so we're starting with the wreath. I'll probably do another intro, but I am starting with a 20-inch base. I'm not a professional. This is just me playing with things that I have watched other people do. So this is my Santa. He's going to be a Sweet Santa. I made just about everything. So I made the sign on my laser. I think it's going to go like right around here, and then I'll put this there, and then everything else will kind of go around it. We made a cake slice, so that's going to go in here. But right now I'm just finishing up adding my ribbon things, or whatever these called, mesh things. But I really wanted to go over my little picks with you. So I made these picks. I might do a tutorial. It's really adorable. So I have this ribbon from Joann Fabrics this year, and this is my inspiration. These little tiny Christmas trees. I love them. So I made Christmas trees on my laser. I took this wire from Hobby Lobby, and I took it on a dowel rod, and what did I do? I think I dropped, oh no, here it is. So I just cut it in half. This one is full, but I cut it in half. So I'm going to leave about 2 inches, and then I'm going to hold it against the dowel rod and just take it and spin it. Oh, that's okay. And then it just creates kind of a little thing. And then what I did was I put it to the back. I put some glue down, and then I put it there, and then the scraps I'm going to press and hold, because most picks, I don't have any right off the top of my, I don't usually buy them, so they're just glued to the back. They're just glued to the back of this, like of the felt, so there's nothing to kind of hold it. So at least if you have that, it'll hold it and give it purchase. So I love these. These are so cute. But anyway, so just do another one. I'm doing 3 because I have so many other picks that I made. I'm actually really happy. So like, this is a wreath that someone purchased. So I did have an order for it. I am going to make one other one. I'll show you. That's my low temperature glue gun. I bought this other one. It's crap. But anyway, so there's 3 picks I made. I have this one just to show you real quick. So they just glue the stems to the back, and it's just pointless. So at least this will reinforce it a little bit. And then this is coated, so it has something else to stick to. So I like that. So those are my 3. And then, so I cut this mesh. I don't even know where I got it from. I've had it forever. I'm trying to use up all my mesh. So we're going to go in with this one, 20 inches. And then the only things I did buy were, I bought these picks because I only found one. And then I have these picks. I don't know if I'm going to put this in. I'm not sure if it goes. If I don't, I'll pick something else. I'm not really good at that stuff. So these 2 I got from Joann Fabrics. They were 50% off. So this was $5.50, and this was $5.50 as well. So I'm going to take them and we'll kind of plop them in, but they're nice and sparkly. So I made all of this tray. I made everything. So there's my swirl. I made the macaroons, the ribbon candy. I made them 2 different ways. I'm not absolutely sure how I'm going to put them in there, but I will probably just glue it and then just cut this off, because it really didn't like work out really well, like the way I wanted it to. I did film a lot of this, so I will put it up. It'll be up on my YouTube. And then Creating Precious Choices is a group that This Precious Mess and I have together, where we teach you guys how to make attachments. We have, good conversation in terms of, what you guys want to see, things like that. So this one I did make I took the stem off. It wasn't really working out well. So I'm going to put this tray aside and we're going to work with the ribbons and all of that. But at least you know I did use some things I purchased, but most of it is stuff that I need. So I'll put that aside. So I have, this is my last white one. So I don't feel like there is a right and a wrong way to do something. That is just my opinion. People will tell you differently. This is how I'm going to do it. So, okay, so what I did was I left space in between, and I put them all on an angle, and I did space in between for this mesh. I'm putting the burlap in, A, because I don't have a lot of other mesh, and B, I'm trying to bring in that brown for the cookies. So I'm going to do 20 inches again. I don't like to freehand it. I don't know why. I just don't. I know it would probably make my life easier, but I don't. So, yeah. I have enough to make one more, and I'll show you what I'm going to make. Actually, so I want that one to kind of go like that, so it's different. She's an elf. I'm obsessed with these elves. So here she is. Oh my God, isn't she adorable? So I still have to do her pom-pom, but she has different things to go with her. So she'll be my next one. So let me know if you want a tutorial on her. I'll probably do one anyway just for content, but I think I'm doing 6 of these. I did 7 of the other one. So I would film this live, but my family likes to yell down at me here in the basement, and I don't exactly want to be able to stop the video if I'm like messing up. So anyway. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So we'll cut 4 more. And then I get a lot of extra, you know. I have a little. So they're 20 inches. So I have plenty left over to do the other wreath, and I have 6 ties left. So I'll just do the reverse. I'll do 7 of the burlap and 6 of the white. I think that's, we'll double check, but I think that's how it's going to go. So I'm just using the ties, and that's it. I enjoy more the process of making the attachments. So picking ribbons gets on my nerves. I think this is. And then one more. I didn't pick a top of the wreath or a bottom of the wreath yet. Yet because I'll do it after I place Santa on and all that. All right, so there's my base. I like it. So these are the ribbons we're going with. I'm not going to use this one in the ties. I'm going to use probably, maybe I'll do these two. Would that be cool? Yeah. I do 13 inches. It's just what I like. And I do cut them individually because I'm special. So I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah. So we'll just open these ties back up and put it in. And then they'll stick out like that. So we have one. I have 7 of those. I know I do. So let's do 7. 1, 2. So that's 7. I had this in my stash. It's from 5th Street Studio a couple years ago, though. I have no idea what I bought it for. I try not to buy a lot of ribbons and stuff anymore because they just sit around my house. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do 6 of those. Right? 6. Maybe it's 7 and 7. I don't know. That would be interesting, huh? This was 50% off. It is 8 yards. Seven. So they're 7 and 7. Interesting. I don't know how I did that. Usually I'm a hot mess. I'll have to stop in a little bit to go to the post office. So I think 5, 1 more. And then I'll just show you how I like to do them in terms of like putting stuff in, and then, you know, like the big ribbon or whatever you want to call it. I guess I could do them in between. Cover up almost all of the middle so it doesn't matter to me. What direction? Guess I should be paying attention to what direction my trees are going, but one will be going down, one will be going up. It is what it is. Alrighty, so there's my wreath. It is now about 24 inches. So it went from 20 to 24, which is perfect for me. So I'm going to put my Santa on, and then I put my sign, and then I'm going to fill everything else in. That's just kind of how I see myself doing this. I need to grab one thing, so I'll be right. Let me just pause real quick. All right, we're just going to keep going. So let's put Santa on. He's a nice pretty teal color. So there are pipe cleaners attached to the back of my attachment. I'm going to use those to put them in. Please be careful if you do work with attachments that you don't slam it down on the table and all of that. So just gently place it wherever you're thinking of placing it, and then you want to make sure that you can get your fingers in there and wrap it around the base and then twist it. You want to pull it a little tight to get it kind of in there, pull it a little tight, and I'm just twisting them to the back. And then he has another set up here that I'll use to tie it down. It will hide inside all the ribbons and the base. So I'm just kind of tying it in. He doesn't need to get glued. The ties will hold him just fine. So we have him. We have all of our beautiful things. So there's plenty of space over here to add embellishments. If you feel like you want a little more space, you know, just kind of move them. It'll be fine. Go with my sign next. So I'm going to do, so we'll do it kind of off to the top. So where I put my, I made this sign myself, so where I put my braces is up in the corner. I wasn't sure where exactly. I tend to do my stuff on the left. It just depends on if there's two attachments or one. I'm going to do another video with two, but we're going to put this one right up here. So I just need it to be tucked in. And I'm just going to take that twist tie and twist tie it on the back. I don't need any hot glue to hold my sign in because the twist ties will do the job. So she did send me some inspiration pictures, just so you know. I just wanted to make the sign and everything myself. Just because I can. So I'm going to come right, see, yeah, I guess that's all right, right? It'll be fine. So it'll look like that. I guess that's okay. I don't know if I should come, maybe I'll come over a little bit more. Let's try and come over a little bit more. Come up a little bit. And get them in there. So, without slamming it on the table. All right, cool. All right. So let's go in with our larger embellishments, or would we do a bow? I don't know. Let's do a bow and see. I want to put my bow right here. So we're going to do, I do not have the one ribbon I'm looking for. Let me go see if it's upstairs. Okay. I have this Fair Silk ribbon. You can't tell because as expensive as these things are, their things never stay on. I think that's, I don't know. It disappoints me so very much. All right. I use a broken Bodabra. I have not bought a new thing in a while. So I'm going to fold the end. So I'm just going to do not too long. I think I usually do an 8-inch. Is kind of, yeah. So I do it an 8-inch tail, an 8-inch loop. I know that's how I've liked it. That's just how I have adapted. So I like to do my bow this way. It may or may not work out. I'm not sure. I like one end to go this way and one end to go the other way. This ribbon, so it just kind of goes like that. And then, so you cut it at 9.5, and I fold it over, just that extra. I have to use something, I have bad hands, so I have to use a thing or my whole hand will cramp up. Yes, dear. Okay, so then I'm just gonna do things like that, and then I'll do one this way. So I have lots of pink, and then I'm gonna end with this one. I was gonna put this in. It's not my favorite. I could put a strip of it in, but anyway, so I'll make sure this goes here, and then so then that will go. I don't know. This is just how I do it. I don't know where I just kind of like watch people, and then it has to go down here like so. And then I'll do this one, which I got at Michael's, because they have a Candyland theme out this year too. And I think maybe I'll just do one strip of this and one strip of this. Let's do that. I don't know. I don't love this one, so I'm not upset if I don't have it in there. Yeah, that'll be fine. So how big is this? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, my screen went away. This is a 9-inch tail, so we'll go 18. I'll do 19 just so I can trim it up if I have to. So that'll be there, and then this one will go like that. This one, yeah, it won't matter, I guess. And then this one, which I absolutely love. I went to go get more and then thought about it like, oh, just because I love it so much, it's really not a good idea. Okay, so my last one went like that, so this one can go like this. So basically you're just kind of like turning it and making sure that it can go basically like that. And that's what I like. And then this one, I'll do a little bow. Yeah. And it'll just be short, because that's what I like. Then I'm going to take, not a zip tie, but just a twist tie, and twist it all together. and this big old bow I'm gonna put right here. Again, pulling it, twisting it, and then we'll just let it go. All of this will probably get cut off. It pains me to cut it. It does really pain me to cut it. Okay. This is too long. What do you think? And then, yeah. Okay. So, I have a board I could put this on. However, it's not going to look right because if I lift it up, it's going to be weird. So we're going to do it this way. Start stuffing it. Get a tray of goodies. So here's how it looks so far. I think it looks pretty great. Happy with my bow. And that'll be cool. Maybe go a little bit. That way you can see that other ribbon. Perfect. Okay. So then we got all our goodies. Let's clean up the table. Stuff. I don't have any ornaments so far. Just this stuff. So let's do our slice of cake. A couple ways we can do this. We can just glue it right down in, which I think will be a fabulous idea. Gonna put some Christmas trees in here, down in there. And I want it to make contact with some of that evergreen. So there's my first pick in there. I'm going to also glue it a little bit to that bow and hope that it sticks. Then we have these fun things to put in there too. So let's do some talking. Maybe I won't fit all these treats in. I don't think I'm going to fit all these treats in. Let's do that one. So I made this as well. So I'm going to stick this in here like so. And I want it to go like that'll look good. And then let's do one of these. Put that in there. So I got 3 of those. So let's put this in. And then so I have one here. I'm going to do one up here, and then I'll do one over there. So I guess that's your triangle per se. Just a little glue. Shove it down in my wreath and make sure it touches something to hold on to it. So I think we're going to leave this cape here. I think that's what we decided. I think. How about a macaroon? Get some of that color. I did not put any pick things in my macaroons that I made because I figured they would just glue just fine, and we'll be all right there. So let's do one of these in the middle. And put this in the middle of my bow. And then so just the back of my styrofoam piece. I'm going to make sure it can stick on to something, and then I'm going to put something else right there. Let's see. How about the gingerbread girl? I'll put her right here. What do we think? Put her right there. Or we could do him because nobody cares about his bottom half. How about that? And then he can glue fold this down. And then he can kind of glue in there and stick to the back of the macaroon as well. put another macaroon right here. Yeah. So we'll put glue on it, and we're going to stick it right against that ribbon here. And then stick this there. And I'm going to put that right in the mesh, so that's there. And then let's do, I'm going to do a Christmas tree. I have plenty of Christmas trees, so I can add more. I'm not worried about them. So let's do this side. See if I can put, how does this work? So there's one there. Maybe we could do one back here. One's not so big. All right, so one back there. I don't think I'm getting this in there. Let's do, so there's that one. Put this one here. Put tree here. Let's put a tree there. That could go right there and stay. I'm probably like, oh my god, put it up on something. I don't have anything to put it up on right now. And then I'm going to put another blue one down here. So we use the whole pick. These pink ones. Trash. I'm going to put one right here, I think. And then one right there, maybe. Then I can put this up here. And then I have one extra. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Let's get in all of our accessories. So we need to get the girl in here. How about we stick her over here? Stick her right there. And then stick peppermint. I think I'll be able to get these in there. Maybe I'll stick that right there. I'm going to put that on a skewer. So because of the way I did it, I have extra. So then I'll put it in, I'll glue it in, but I will also reinforce it. So that way it'll be attached to the wreath itself. Right there. So I'm just going to hold that up for a minute. I think I want a blue thing up here. Yeah. That's perfect, I think. All right. So let's turn it and see what we need. I actually really like this. Let's do another tree up here. Yeah. And then I can actually just glue the back of that to the ribbon and it'll stay, and she's gonna stay right here. So let's go ahead and glue her down right there. And then I'm gonna stick a little ball, maybe like, I don't know, maybe we'll stick a ball over here. I don't know. Use anything to kind of twist them, give them a little bit of shape, so then it'll kind of stick in there. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I could only get one of those picks, so it was like, I don't know what to do. So I have this, I have this one, or this. Let's do that. Let's do this one. And then I'll put another thing there. And then I think that's going to be it. What do we think of that one? All right. I like it. I have a whole bunch more candies, but nowhere else to put them. So I have one more. We have to get this one in because I have no more. So maybe right there. Or maybe like right up here. Let me lift it up and see. I think right there. Right? So I didn't get my slice of cake in there, but that's okay. It can go in. I got my twirls there. Yeah, this is gonna have to go right there. All right, it's cool. She's done. I'm happy with it. I can't wait to see what you guys think. I will just leave it. I might make one more tree pick, but I think 3 is perfect. All right, that's it. So thanks for watching. Again, if you want to learn how to make this Santa and then any of the other embellishments, check out Creating Precious Choices on YouTube. This is in our group, Creating Precious Choices. I can do a tutorial on the sign as well. Just let me know. I'm going to have a tutorial on everything available. This is the only one that's in the group, and you'll have to pay for that. So group is $31.99. Alicia and I both teach 2 tutorials and usually a bonus. And since it's Christmas, I think it's perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Thanks.